Well, good morning, everyone. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you spent some quality time with your church family, those that love you so much, and I hope that you have something like that. If not, check us out at The Journey. We would love to have you be a part of our church family. And this morning, we're going to do a little bit of a Sunday morning review, as we always do, and we're going to be in Philippians chapter number 2. We studied something that I feel like everyone really needed to hear. We were in a position where we're encouraged to live life as a shining light on the word of life. We have this opportunity to be a part of God's saving humanity from itself, and we need to shine brightly in this world so that people can see the goodness of God playing out in us. Well, it takes some specific put off, some things that we need to get away from, and some things that we need to have people understand about us by the way that we live our lives. Let me read it to you. Philippians chapter number 2. I'm just going to read verses 14 through 18. Not going to study it a lot. I just want you to see it. Starting with verse number 14, it says, "Do all things without murmurings and disputings," and we define those words. It's a complaining and questioning spirit, and these two things ultimately are directed at God. Even if we are upset with someone else or are blaming some person in our lives, ultimately that complaining and that murmuring and that frustration and that questioning is actually directed at God, because it's God that's in control of your life, not those people. Those people only have control if we choose to allow it to control our behavior. Ultimately, God is the one that is in charge. Look what he says, "That ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom you shine as lights in the world." And so he says, listen, behave like you actually are a son or a daughter of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the one who has all resource. He goes on and says a few other things. He says that you may be blameless, harmless, sons of God without rebuke in the midst of this crooked and perverse nation, among whom you shine as lights. Listen, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Christ, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain. And so he's encouraging us, saying, hey, listen, live in such a way that you shine a light out that points people to Jesus. We need to point people to Jesus with our lives. And so complaining, disputing, questioning, that doesn't do it. What does is living blamelessly and harmlessly. And wow, just some key words for us to live our lives by. Hope that helps. Enjoy yourselves. A wonderful beginning to a great week.